Beautiful Sagittarius. This is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. I just wanted to say I have the best viewers in all of YouTube. Thank you all so much for all of your comments and your support. And I am just so honored that I have topped 10,000 subscribers this week, in large part thanks to you, Sagittarius. It's amazing. So thank you. But they're all cleared and ready to go, and I'm going to pull these by feel for you right now, Sag, okay? So let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius. I'm using the Enchanted Path deck, and I like to pull the cards this way because I can feel the energy before I even read what's on the cards, so I get some additional meaning for you in that way, okay? So let's see what's coming up, Sagittarius. Oh, really strong energy. Oh, I got the tingles all through my body. Let's just look at this. I got tingles everywhere. Oh, it's the giraffe card. Okay, there's a whole lot of meaning behind this giraffe card. Okay, I'll get to all of it, but that's pretty amazing. This is the card of encouragement, and as soon as I ran my hand over it, I just had goosebumps like all over my whole body. Okay, this is a huge deal. All right, let's see what else. The giraffe card has to do with ascension, okay, a higher perspective and things like that. I'll get deeper into it in a second. Let me focus on this first, okay? So Sagittarius. There's a lot here, Sag. It's like there is so much energy on these cards and so many messages for you. So please watch to the end to avoid any misunderstanding, because the card readings build, so I can't give you the whole message in the first pull because, one, I don't know what it is until I get deeper into it, and then, you know, we keep layering the cards, okay? So let's start with this, and then I'm going to pull some more and we'll clarify, okay? So let's see what's coming up here, Sag. We've got the Strength card, we've got making a choice, we've got peaks of joy, we've got encouragement. Ooh, Field of Dreams. Follow the leader, magic prayer, and details. Okay, so excuse me. So what I'm getting first here, I'm not sure where to start because there is so much coming through. One of the first things I'm seeing, and I feel like these two go together, this is strength, and this is having to do with you having a lot of inner strength. I mean, Sagittarius does, if you're a strong sign, for sure. You have a lot of, you know, strong willpower as far as body strength, you know, a lot of times. So this is having to do, this is number 44, which is also sometimes an angel number, okay? So this is having to do with you having personal strength, and this is very significant for you at this time, Sag. You're going to need this strength, all right? That's what I'm hearing, is you're going to need the strength because you're getting ready to make a potentially difficult choice, okay? And for some of you, this could be several choices coming up. I feel like this could be weighing out different matters of the heart for some of you, matters of career for some of you, making some kind of really important choice here, and I feel like it has a lot to do with ascension, okay, and bringing you into more joy. So here we have the Peaks of Joy card, and this is definitely having to do with bringing you into a feeling of, you know, there are peaks and valleys, and this is like a peak of joy. So I feel like this is what's kind of in your aura at this time, Sag, and it's going to be coming from this inner strength and whichever choice you make. We'll look more into these choices in a little bit, so hang in there with me, okay? Now, I was so surprised when I pulled this encouragement card, which has the giraffes on it. All right, multiple meanings here. And it's funny, you know, I'm Sagittarius myself, and the guides have given me that the giraffe is the sign of ascension, all right? So they're like, when you see a giraffe, know that you're ascending. That's when 5D is happening, okay? So this card has to do with nurturing anything that you want to bring forth, anything you want to give birth to, all right? Because you can see the giraffe has a baby giraffe, okay? So this is really having to do with nurturing what you want to have in your life. And it also means giraffes have a higher perspective. You know, they're up very high. So they see things from a much higher perspective, which is what 5D, of course, is about. It's also number 54, which may be significant for some of you. Also, this Peaks of Joy card is number 33, which is often the card of the guides, and number 30 on this making a choice, okay? So when we look further out, Sag, coming up in your very immediate future is this Field of Dreams, all right? I love this card. I imagine you do too. You remember the movie about Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come, all right? And this has very much to do with you focusing on what you want and actually making a space for what you want to come into your life. And some of this goes back to making a choice, deciding what you want and making a space for it and just letting it in. It's like they're encouraging that and to use your inner strength to get there. This is you being a leader, okay? And again, this is coming up a little more futuristically, and this is having to do with people will follow a leader, and you, Sag, are the leader. That's what this is representing. It's going to take strength. And, you know, making a decision may not be easy. This may be a little bit of a conflict for some of you, and it may be because it's hard being a leader. It's harder being out on that cutting edge, you know? If you're, you know, back here following the rest of the crowd, it's a little easier. But if you're the one leading things, this is tricky, okay? Sometimes this is tricky. I know you're up for it. I'm just saying it's not always easy, okay? This is having to do with you maybe needing to go over fine details of like a contract. This may be you feeling like your life is just full of too many details and it's keeping you from this 5D and ascension process because you want things to flow more into that spiritual realm. You know, you're wanting things to flow and you're wanting these peaks of joy, you know, that were showing up here. So these details are a part of it, but I feel like they're working out, and there's a warning here from the guides to not let these details take over your life, okay? What else does Sag need to know? Really warm card there. Some of you are writing a book, or you're going to be writing a book. This is the book card that felt really warm, okay? Somebody a message about giraffes, okay? So funny, I can't believe this, but I mean, literally right before I came in to do your reading, and it's like they're confirming this for Sagittarius big time, having to do with 5D. Okay, so Sag, more details here. Now, some of you are going to be in a place or a space of what feels like a flow. It's going to bring more flow of, like, this is the tree of life, okay? So this is having to do with a really special place that you go, that maybe you meditate, or a place that really fills your soul, okay? A real flow of energy and also inner wisdom, okay? You can see the flow on here, and this tree is, it's the tree of life. I mean, there's a lot of inner knowledge, and I feel like you can tap into that when you go to that place. Now, this may be your place. This may be where you live or where you're moving to, or a special place that you go to vacation, or you go camping, or you just go there to get away from things, okay? And they're really saying this is a good thing to do that will bring in more, more inner strength and your peaks of joy, okay? It's interesting. I keep getting this frog in my throat talking to you all. It's almost like something doesn't want me to deliver this message. Chakra there. I mean, I don't have allergies and stuff, so I don't know what's up, but something was really not wanting me to deliver these messages. So there may be something trying to block you from getting these messages or whatever. I don't know. Something was up with that, okay? So next we have the book card, and this is a message for some of you that you should finish your book, okay, or you should start your book. Some of you are working on it. Some of you have closed a book. In other words, it's like done with that chapter, on to the new book, okay? So for some of you, it's meaning that. Now, right beside of that, there's a key, okay? So if you have closed this chapter of your life, you're getting the key to the new chapter of your life. A lot of things are going to be revealed to you. You're going to be unlocking some secrets potentially, and a door is opening. Behind this key, there is a door opening. So for many of you, there's a door opening into what you want next, okay? Whether it is maybe writing your book, like I mentioned, or your ascension process, or making these decisions, and being a leader, which could go to career. It could be all walks of life, really. You can be a leader in. Something's unlocking this for you, Sag. This is so cool. Now, right beside of that, the new home card came up. So for some of you, you're going to be getting a key to your new house, okay, which is really exciting. And I feel like there's something to do with moving, relocating. Now, sometimes this is moving and relocating into a new career or new job. So for some of you, this goes to career, and for a lot of you, this goes to real estate. And for some of you, it may go to some of your family and that sort of thing. Maybe they're moving closer to you, okay? So take it as it resonates, because it'll be a little different for everybody, okay? Now, this is the stork. This is definitely confirming that some of you are building a nest, all right? A nest representing the new house and the key opening up, and a space that is very spiritual for you. Now, this stork's card can have to do with pregnancy. For some of you, this is new birth coming in, or some sort of pregnancy. Now, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be you. It can be, a grandchild on the way. It can be a litter of puppies on the way. It can be kittens. Take it as it resonates for your situation. It can, just straight on represent some sort of pregnancy, or building some sort of nest for something to come in, which takes me back to this field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. So it's almost like, you're making a nest for something that you're going to nurture, okay? So let's see what else. Let's go to this deck, Sag, and let's get a few more details before I end, okay? So hang in there with me. It gets really interesting at the end. Let's see what else. Let's dig at this a little bit. What's this field of dreams about for Sag? What is that about for Sag? Definitely a house. They're already drawing me to this house. For a lot of you, you may be building a house or moving into a house, okay? Yeah, for some of you, something's going to end. Here's the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, you're having to go someplace new because maybe there's been some sort of an ending that you've gone through, or maybe the rug was pulled out from under you in some way. I'm getting that choking feeling again. There's something to do with that Ten of Swords that was some sort of a negative energy, okay? Doesn't want me to talk about it. It's like, nope, that ended. All right. Sag, this is super good. This is the Temperance card. Now, this is you having more flow. And again, I think this has to do with you making the decisions and building whatever it is you need to build to bring in, all of your new energy that you want into your life. The really fun thing here is this Temperance card can also represent Sagittarius in the deck, okay? So it's a very kind of lucky card for Sag when this comes up. This is like validation that things are going to go very well for you, Sag, that you're in your energy. You're in your own energy, your Sag energy, okay? Really cool. Those peaks of joy are definitely coming in. Let's see if we can get more details on Field of Dreams. Wow, it involves money. Here's Queen of Pentacles, Sag. So Queen of Pentacles can have to do with a businesswoman. It can have to do with new career. It can have to do with saving money. This is a this is an energy of someone who's very organized with money, very financially sound, you know, really has their act together, okay? Really has it together, but does involve money, career, jobs, and things like that. And it did come up right alongside the Sagittarius card, or the Temperance card, which is a flow, all right? And I'm asking about Field of Dreams, okay? And it's giving me Sag and Queen of Pentacles, which I would say when you build it, when you put this together, when you make this space for what it is you want in your life, you're going to bring all this great energy into you, okay? So like I said, something with that Ten of Swords, that's old energy, all right? That feels like what already happened to many of you, Sag, that you feel like the rug was pulled out from under you, you had to change course, you took your power back, and now you're in your own power. You're in your Sagittarius power. Oh yeah, look at this. Here we've got the World card, okay? Now, I consider the World, I mean, the World card normally is like a spiritual graduation card, okay? And it very much has to do with going to the next level, a cycle being complete, you know, completion and things like that. I also consider it an ascension card. I've always considered this the card that says you're ascending, you know, you're ascending, you're going above, you've learned the lessons, you're there. And it's interesting, this Giraffe card, which also represents, to me personally, ascension, okay? Message from my guides a few weeks ago, actually. These both came up for you, Sag. This is like the best. This is like amazing energy. Let's see what else. Let's see what else they want to tell you, Sag, today, okay? I'm really excited for you because this is, I love this reading for you. Yeah, Sag, you're going on a whole new path. This is the Fool card, and this has to do with starting a whole new journey, a whole new path, okay? And this path is going to take you to what you want to put together. Like, I'm just going to say, what do you want, Sag? I mean, because whatever you want, I think you just need to take the step in the direction to get it. You know, look for the key. Wait for the key to come to you, but, you know, take a step out there in the right direction of what you want. It's like you've got to make this choice, and that's what they were saying. It's got to be, the choice has got to be made. You've got to say to the universe, here's what I want, you know, use that inner strength and go for it, okay? Because you have already passed a lot of tests. I mean, that's why this World card is coming up. It's saying you've already passed a lot of tests. Like, you don't need to, like, necessarily be learning any more earth lessons. It's like, now you're on your way. What do you want to do with all of that knowledge? You know, all of that inner knowledge that Sag has inside you. So that's what they're saying. They're not even telling me to pull any more cards. So I'm going to leave it right there. This was a complicated but intense but beautiful energy for you all, Sag. Really, all these cards are amazing. The only card that came up that was negative was this Ten of Swords, which said that happened so all of this could happen. It's like that, whatever that was, got out of your way. And now all of this is happening. All this ascension and all this Field of Dreams and what you want and this flow of energy, potentially new home, the key to a door. What door do you want to open, Sag? I think you get to make that choice. You know, a lot of you can make that choice. You have that power, okay? Boy, I'm excited for you. So thanks for coming in, and it was great to see you. And if you guys are a subscriber, thank you so much. I do appreciate it, and I read all of your comments, and I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon.